The main building, also known as the Kirkbride Building, was completed in 1876. Its name comes from Dr. Thomas Story Kirkbride, who was a pioneer in mental health care in the 19th century. From 1876, when the building was opened, until 1943, when the Pentagon was completed, this was the largest structure in the United States under one roof. This was a state-of-the-art facility in the Victorian period, and it was designed to house over 600 patients, and all of their needs, including their religious needs, were taken care of. And that's what you see reflected in this chapel. It was multi-denominational. The organ was donated by the first superintendent. Now, if you think in the context of the Victorian era, when people were kept, locked away in basements or in attics, having fresh air and fresh, and light and a home-like atmosphere. He did not want an institutionalized type atmosphere. He wanted home. The Greystone campus had its own fire department. It had its own dairy and agricultural farms. It even had its own public transportation system, which included trolleys and buses that took people to the Morris Plains train station. Looking around Greystone's campus today, it's hard to imagine that in the 1940s and 50s, this campus was home to over 10,000 people. Greystone has so many buildings, and while you may look at one structure and think it's insignificant because of its architecture, each structure on this campus supports and adds to the history. It's rare that it is still intact as it is as compared to other campuses. Greystone's community spirit is still as active today as it was then. When you walk around the campus today, you get a real sense of the strides made in mental health care, despite the current conditions reflected in these historic structures.